I need some grab. I need gravel.
What? I need some concrete powder right now.
Someone just seal up my windpipe. I want to start breathing through my head. This is a more painful throw. I mean, if you die at the beginning of SS2 and you go back to a teleporter, that's pretty bad. I've done that one a couple times, and it's not fun. That's probably the one that I hate the most.
Like, I feel like so many of, like, the issues with just, like, everything, basically every problem seems to be that people can't communicate properly.
That's very true.
Like, fucking politics, regular people on the day-to-day.
I remember that Vihart put it quite well in one of her videos. I don't remember which one, but I think it was 12 Tones. She said that everyone is always surrounded with this invisible context that follows them around and makes everything make sense to you, but no one else shares that same invisible context as you, so you can easily sound like a crazy person unless you share that context with other people.
Yes, and I try my best to, like, explain anything that people don't understand.
I really can't think of a video that is more thought-provoking than 12 Tones, to be honest. There's a lot of good stuff in that video.
I probably need to watch it. Because I haven't heard that before, but it's definitely true.
It's one of Vihart's best videos, for sure.
Communication issue.
Maybe we should focus on teaching people how to speak to each other in school. Do you think that would be a useful skill?
Yes! Jesus! Like, dude, I was completely socially inept until I was, like 13.
I would have been so much more socially inept if grade 9 never happened. Or I would have... No, that's not what I meant to say. I would have been better off if grade 9 didn't happen. I would have been, like, honestly, I would have probably been a much more social person, and I wouldn't doubt myself as much as I do. That year literally traumatized me, and I'm not joking. I mean, you know why. I've told you the reason. And it's funny to an outsider, but actually going through it sucked.
I do not remember the reason. I'm so sorry. You need to, like, say, like, the, like, first sentence of why.
The YouTube poop.
What?
The YouTube poop of a specific individual.
Oh wait, why did that ruin your fucking...
Did I not tell you about all the shit that happened because of that?
No.
I'm literally mentally fucked up because of it. Like, I have the worst paranoia out of anyone because of that. And I constantly see myself as, like, lesser than other people. Because I was essentially gaslighted is what happened. I was gaslighted by the RCMP for weeks. I was gaslighted by my family. It was terrible. I hated it. And I couldn't talk about it to anyone.
What?
No, because I was cut off communications while that happened. I wasn't allowed to talk with people. It sucked. That's the reason why the Videos Archive exists. That channel was made as a artistic am I still good? Yeah, I'm good. It was made as an artistic representation of what was going on at the time. Now, obviously, I haven't kept up with the ARG that much, so it's like, you know, it's kind of just sitting dormant, but that's why it was created.
Probably have to talk more about it. Like,
I would have to describe it in depth, because there's a little bit to understand. COVID effed you over a lot in terms of transitioning from middle to high school. COVID messed me up transitioning into university. I don't know anyone there. Now I feel like a complete outsider because no one wants to talk with me if it's not about me helping their math homework.
Yeah, those are on, you know, like the topic that we were on like before. Like, genuinely, like, I don't know how you could properly teach people to, like, communicate properly.
Just get them to talk more. That's all it is. We should be spending more time in school not forcing kids to study for hours at a time alone doing things. How about you get them to do assignments that involve, you know, more collaboration, not in school hours where it's like constructed, but just in a more natural way, so you learn how to interact with people in a regular environment.
Yeah, oh my god.
It's not that hard. The best way to learn something is to do it. So get people to communicate more. Stop getting them to do these things that aren't applicable in most people's lives. Academic subjects are useful, don't get me wrong, but it should not be the priority. Because not everyone is going to go into a research position or do theoretical physics, you know? I am very much the oddball when it comes to stuff. Like, I'm studying math.
Even then, you're gonna be forced to learn shit that you don't care about, and, like, for fucking neurodivergent people, it's so bad. Dude, like, trying to learn something that you don't give a shit about, at least in my, like, fucking, in my experience, is literally the worst possible. I would rather kill myself 90% of the time. It's so, like...
I keep forgetting to hit that. There we go. They're thinking of making the school day expanded by 4 hours? That's a terrible idea.
What the fuck?
That's, like, that's not productive to anything.
Yeah, anyway, like, genuinely, like, I would, like, it was so, like, mentally tiring to be in a classroom trying to be forced to do something that my brain just wouldn't let me do. Like, I would, go from being completely energized, like, you know, like, awake, to, like, within 10 minutes of being in the class, like, to completely tired, about to fall asleep.
I just missed that, that's fun.
Like, completely unable to even, like, function for, like, it was incredibly difficult to even function for the rest of the day after shit like that. Like, of course there's situations where you have to know shit like this, but...
yeah.
Some people will just learn what they need to know when they need to know it.
Yeah, because that's how humans actually learn. You learn stuff because you need to know it, and then you use that knowledge over and over again until it becomes knowledge and not just like a lookup table.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, that's why I said I don't know how you could properly implement, like, teaching people how to speak in the school, because when you say, like, teaching someone how to do something in school, you think of the school environment, which is inherently antisocial.
Well, then restructure it.
I wasn't allowed to ever... Like, I was, like, literally, like, when I was, like a younger child, I would literally constantly try to talk to people. I'd try to be social. And I would literally constantly get fucking yelled at. I got Pavlovian conditioned into being antisocial.
I mean, I just became antisocial because I didn't live beside anyone as a kid, so I never saw anybody.
Yeah, like, genuinely, I'm still, like, mad about that, even though the effects... I mean, it does technically still affect me, because I still can't talk to people, but...
I'm gonna stop talking for a second, because I'm almost at the room.
Lisa, you're tearing me apart. Macintosh. Have you ever spent an entire 6th grade year alone? Oh, yeah. I wish I did.
Okay, you can talk again. I just was like the sickest person you've ever seen in this game.
I'm sick. I have the flu.
I don't get sick with the flu. I get sick with like really bad throat bugs. Alright, time to screw up Space Station 1. If I don't screw up intermission, the rule says that I have to screw up Space Station 1, so...
Throat spiders.
I hate that I'm getting nervous, too, because it's like, it's not that big of a deal. Just, like, play the game. Quick, say something that's gonna make me forget about being nervous.
Throat spiders.
Ew. That did help though.
I said that like 4 times. Like fuck, what was this? Like, whenever I need to talk, I just can't.
That was a pretty good intermission for sure. I just know that it's gonna be null and void after this split. Or the next one. Or the next one.
And the next one. And the next one. And the next one. And the next
The second
one.
half of this run is so
one.
much harder than the first half. It's ridiculous.
Like, I absolutely think, like, the school needs to be reformed, yeah, because, like, because I was diagnosed with autism, I got put into, fucking special ed classes, right? In those classes, they try to teach you how to talk to people by unnaturally forcing children to talk to each other for no reason other than, that's what you're supposed to do.
That's weird.
It's incredibly weird. It's bad. That is not, no. And plus, like,
I'm dead.
Like,
I'm not dead. How did... okay. We're good.
Like, at least with my experience, I really feel like, they just don't fucking listen to the kids who are in that type of special ed that I'm in.
I knew that was gonna happen too. I felt that. I'm gonna stop talking just to let you know I'm gonna start focusing for probably the rest of the run.
I'm running. The running songs. Jimmy. They never listen to kids because they know best. That's what I'm saying. Like, fucking, like, dude, like, I used to have these weird-ass anger problems when I was, like, a child, and I would repeatedly tell them the solution to the problem. I would tell them to leave me the fuck alone and let me calm down. Repeatedly. For, like, 4 years. They did not ever listen. They were like, no, we have to make sure you're not being a danger to others. And, like, I see that, but also, you're making this person more dangerous by constantly watching over them like a fucking hawk. I can't tell if you're high.
No, it's not at you. It's not at you.
Okay.
If I do anything, it's because of the game. I'm not paying attention to anything else.
If I do anything, I'm jealous. Okay, and I never genuinely hurted people. Yeah. Like, to be clear, like, special ed in my area more has to do with, like, trying and failing horribly to teach children how to deal with, like, neurodiversity and how to, like, talk to people as if these aren't issues that, like, they teach it as if they aren't issues that everyone else has. And they teach it in the worst possible way. Like, it's so, like, these are all things that need to be naturally taught, and they're, like, all, like, super forced. Like, imagine, like, trying to, like, teach a child how to drink water instead of, like, giving them the choice. You're like, drink this water now. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. If you don't drink it, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, that's the fucking, like, kind of environment, except it's not that bad. But you know what I mean. Gaming. Yeah, they don't give children time to interact. They just don't. Like, that's been an issue throughout my entire, like...
I'm shaking.
fucking experience.
I gotta dry my hands. I'm fucking sweating. It's not that big of a... Calm down. It's a fucking video game. Calm down.
Stop putting milk in your veins. You do got this, probably.
I do not have
I'm
this.
not helping.
There's no way.
Gaming. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. I'm kidding. That's horrible. It's like that fucking friend group who's like, skill issue would constantly do. Like, I was playing Tetris. I was like playing Tetris and I'm like at the top 4 lines and they're like, no pressure, no pressure. And I'm like, I'm not under pressure. I was like completely calm and I didn't give a fuck.
Just
kept playing.
That's a shame.
What?
Fucking World Cup vinyl.
What?
I can't explain it any better than that. That's just the room.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Lisa Simpson. Like, yeah, we get like the top 4 lines, and they would say that shit, like obviously trying to put pressure on me, like, and I just didn't fucking care. That felt like so powerful, just to not give a shit. And they're like, I'm totally trolling you. And I don't care.
Just go, please, dude.
No! Scoobus! Think of the glass of milk.
That's not gonna help.
You think of a normal glass of milk without any funny music. You can drink the milk. You can drink the milk. I'm fucking.
Please, dude.
Please, dude.
This is definitely a PB, though. I'm pretty sure.
Reba Diva, a Reba Diva, a Wabba Dooba. Holy shish.
1732.
1738.
Is that third?
Hey, I'm like,
Is that third by like a couple seconds?
I don't know. I don't know the leaderboards.
I'm going to check myself.
Lederhose.
Speedrun.com/VVVVVVV full game 100.
100 full games.
That's third. Let's go.